Okay, so first of all, hello Pete. Hope you're having a great day. Today I'm gonna present you like an overall look of how does Notion works and how we can take the most advantage of its tools. So first of all, we can have Notion and work with it on its website, or we can download it on the App Store so we can have it in multiple devices such as your phone, your iPad, or your computer. So I think this is a great tool because you can work on it anywhere you are, and it doesn't matter if you don't have your computer because it has the same tools and the same utilities on the phone. So yeah, I use it for a lot of things, to take notes on my university, also to have personal stuff here and other things I need to write down. I write it down here. So I started taking notes of our meetings on Notion, and that's when I discovered like the amount of tools that this platform gives us. So yeah, I created this working space, and here we have the Preston construction project plan. And I created this space because I can share it with you, or I already share it with my IO Tango account. So yeah, I invited my account and to see how it looks, and this is how it looks. So let's go here. They send you an email, and you just come here, and I have access to this working space and everything inside of it, but not anything that I have in my profile that is outside of this space. So here in this working space we can add anything related to work, and it won't affect like any of the other spaces. Yeah, so here we have this working space. We can add covers, emojis, etc. So let's go to the Preston construction project plan. But before doing it, I want to show you like some quick tips on working with Notion. So we can add different views or different settings to work in it. So for example, here, let's say, hello Pete, this is how it works. So this is a normal text, but if I want to do a sub page just like this one, I can go here and add page here. And so let's say we are gonna work on the snow melt project. So now we have this sub page. So here I can also create another sub page. So let's say I don't know. For example, to-do list. And here we can write down the tasks. Contact X company, etc., etc. So we have now this other page, or we can do the to-do list outside here, to-do list, etc., etc. We can also have headings, add tables, quotes, link to another page. We have a lot of tools here to work on. So yeah, let's go back to the working space and get into our present construction project plan. So here we have it. I added this cover to make it look more fancy, and we have these tasks, which are the ones that you gave me on the past days. And I made 3 different views, just like to see which one can suit better with our needs, or we can also work with the 3 of them because they all have the same information and they get updated simultaneously. So let's say the list is this one we have here. The timeline view is the same Gantt chart, and the calendar just looks like a calendar with the tasks on it. So I'm gonna go deep on the Gantt chart later and on the calendar later, but let's start with the list. So here we have the list and the tasks. And here I made a to-do list just to have these other things on the mind, but they are not tasks yet, but we have to think about them. So I left them here to not forget them. So yeah, here we have the main tasks, and let's see how they work. So here you see we can add emojis to make it look more fancy or to categorize it, I don't know. And here, let's see how we can work or interact with this thing. So in this task, we can assign the dates, the starting date, the ending date, and we can also add hours. So let's say it starts at this hour or in this hour. We can add reminders for the events, and yeah, we can also assign it to different people, sorry. So yeah, and we can also add in which status is this task, is if it is not started yet, in progress, or completed. So it hasn't been started. And here is where the dependencies work. So blocked by, let's say we can't start the bathroom demolition without the radiator installation. So we just add it here. Or let's say that the drywall demolition can't start until the bathroom demolition has started, or depends on the bathroom demolition. So then this task is blocking the drywall demolition. And here we have it. So yeah, now we have the dates, the hours, and the dependencies. Moving on with the bathroom demolition example, we see that it's blocked by the radiator installation. So the radiator installation is here, and it now shows you the arrow to the bathroom demolition task. We can also add another arrow, let's say to the kitchen plumbing, and the bathroom demolition is blocking the drywall demolition. So we have also the arrow here. We can move, let's see, the drywall demolition is a dependency of removing the hot water tank. So you see that here we have like a different arrow color. So the yellow ones, what I understand is that they made these different colors to say like it can work or it can't work. So in this way it's working, but the drywall demolition can be a dependency of removing the hot water tank because the hot water tank was done first. So if we move it here, let's say next to the drywall demolition date, now it works. It has the yellow arrow, but now the plumb basement can be done because it's a dependency of removing the hot water tank. So if we just clear this up and move it where it was, now it all seems to work again. So what I want to show with this is that the dependencies here do work and do show you if it's possible or is not possible to make some changes in some dates. And yeah, to add some, you see that here there are not all of the tasks. For example, mudding and tapping, because they don't have the date selected yet. So let's say we wanna work on this on February 12th. So we just put our mouse our mouse here and just click it, and now we have the task here. Let's say we want to work simultaneously with the commission of the hot water tank, so we just click on it and now it's established there. And to add a new dependency, we can just move it like this, and yeah. So it's very easy to work it, and it's very clear. And yeah, that's how Gantt chart works on Notion. You see that Notion has a lot of tools. It's very easy to understand, to work with it, and etc. Also, we can add comments or tags. I made this example here. So, hi Sophie, remember to check this out, and I tagged my IoTango account. So, last but not least, here they are the mentions and the tags. They send you an email and they also notify you here on the updates part where you can see any updates or changes that have been made on your space. So, yeah, I think that's all. I hope I made myself clear. If there are any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. And yeah, I will answer them as soon as possible. And if I don't know the answer, I can look for it and give it to you. So, thank you so much for your attention. Have a great rest of the week. Bye bye.